Hi guys, so my name's Siobhan Barry and I'm making this vlog for class for Theater 104, and today we talked about Oedipus and Freud and how he says that we're in a paradise, and then when we're born we're like in hell basically, and then when we're with our mom we're back in paradise, and then we hate our dad, and then we like our dad, and then we have to grow up and face the real world, and there's feminists, and basically life sucks, which is not fun. Um, Basically, I kind of agree with Freud in that, like, maybe not that we hate our dads or anything when we're first born, because he's, like, taking away our mom, but I understand that he's saying how everything's really good when we're little, because we look up to our dads, we look up to our moms, and we admire them, and our moms love us, and our dad shows us, he has, like, authority and teaches us about the real world and everything, and, you know, that life's not easy and that you have to work hard to succeed, basically. And I think that makes a lot of sense, because I think now a lot of people are not, they're babied for a long amount of time. Like, you still have 30-year-olds living in their mom's basement, you know, the kind of people who, like, marry their mom. We talked about that too. Um, and I think it's good when you're, like, 18 or, you know, even a little older, because, like, the economy stinks, so you can't really afford apartments and stuff. But, like, just having that independence is really important, just for your own character, and it helps just the world, because you're in the workforce and you're taking responsibility for everything that you're doing. You know, you're growing up, and part of growing up is, like, dealing with all the bad things that, like, life throws at you. Like, everyone has different struggles and everything like that. Um, you know, some people have it harder than others, and all of that makes us, like, who we are. And I wrote about another blog about who we are and, like, what we do, and how what we do really affects us and how other people see us and everything like that. But anyway, so when we're born, like, according to Freud or whatever, you know, you're in the paradise, and then all of a sudden you're out, because you're in like the sucky real world. And then when you're back with your mom, you feel safe and everything, and, like, that's what happens, I think, with college. You know, when you go off and you start living on your own and everything, and then when you come back you feel like that comfort of home and everything. I don't really feel that, because I still live at home because I commute and work and stuff, but I think that's how you feel, just from my friends talking and just seeing it from a lot of other people. Um, you know, and kind of like how life is like a story with the Oedipus thing, you know, that's a story. Like, it's not really about the fact that he married his mom, which is gross, but it's more teaching a lesson about how a lot of people don't grow up, I feel like, and, like, they constantly look for comfort and, like, the easy way out. Like, they want to be babied and everything from their mom, and not have to do things for themselves and everything like that. So I think everyone has, like, their own story and, like, different struggles that they've had the growing up moment. You know, for some people it happens earlier, depending on what happens in their life, and some people, sometimes it happens later. You know, it could be when you're 10 or when you're 30, but I think what's most important is actually having that, like, epiphany to grow up and realize that you're an adult now, and that everything isn't going to be this paradise that, like, Freud talks about. Since we have to talk about how our life is like a story, I'll just give you, like, just talk about myself for a little bit, even though I don't really want to. But um basically I was born on Long Island, and then moved to North Carolina when I was really little, which sucked. Down south, not the funnest. And then we moved back up here and everything, and then we moved into my house here in Medford, and then when I was in 4th grade. My mom had surgery, and from that surgery, she got really sick. Um, I don't know how many people know what it is, but she got neuropathy, which is it's in her legs from the middle of her thigh down, and it's basically that she feels like 1,000 pins and needles are like stabbing her constantly, and it's hard for her to walk and everything. And when I was in 4th grade when that happened, and so she was always in and out of the hospital, so it was kind of like hard. That was like a big struggle that I had to go through at like a young age. And then like a couple months later, my grandpa had to move into our house because he had cancer, and he was really really sick for a long time, and they didn't think that he was going to make it, but he ended up living a lot longer, but he just got worse and worse all the time. And so my mom was constantly getting sick, and like she had to deal with like anorexia, and like medicine that she was taking was making her really really even more sick than she already was and everything. And then like it started to spread to our hands and stuff. And so like me and my sister had to like take on a lot of responsibilities at home and everything. And um like one time she's in the hospital for like 2 months, but I was younger, so I didn't realize like how sick she was because we had to go visit her aunt and uncle. And but like she's about to die. And um it's like, I don't know, I feel really bad for her, but like she's kind of like my hero in that way, like that comfort, I guess, because even though all the bad stuff's happening to her, she'll still comfort and say like, "Oh, it's okay. Don't worry, I'll be fine." Things like that. And then when I was in 8th grade, my grandpa actually died, and but my mom still has neuropathy, and I don't know, it's like a constant battle thing that I have to deal with, but it gets better. I'm like kind of used to it. Like sometimes she has to stay in a wheelchair or a cane or anything or something like that. And then um I mean, that's probably the biggest struggle really that I've had to deal with so far. Since 11th grade, I've worked at a dog kennel, and like I know like a lot of people have jobs and everything, but like I really like my job. I enjoy it. I love taking care of dogs, and I get to like play with them, even though I have to like clean up their crap and stuff all the time, which is gross. So, but I mean, I love them, and I love taking care of them, and I like taking care of them in the fact that their owners are away, and then you're basically the only people they have. So, it's like a very rewarding thing and stuff. But let me tell you, the people at my job are psychotic. There's like constantly drama, like you would not believe. I mean, I know at a lot of places, um, there's annoying people, and like I understand that you have to work with people who you don't like, but there's like druggies, people who go to jail all the time, people who come back fired, come back fired, come back fired, and I only get paid $9 an hour, which sucks, but whatever. And so I'm a sophomore now at Stony Brook. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I like it at Stony Brook, but I kind of wish that I went away to school to get like that more of the independence, that Freud talks about. To like, what's the word? To like supply, not supply, like for myself, like work from, be more independent, like try to make it in the world, try to like have job opportunities, and like make something of yourself. And I think that's probably like the most important thing in that you could do it's not really for other people, but I think it's for yourself. You don't say you were to die tomorrow. What do you I think that's the biggest question. If you were to die tomorrow, would you be proud of everything that you accomplished? Would Did you reach a paradise of something that you are content with, after all the struggles, after everything, was it all worth it? Like, and things like that. So that's basically it. probably sound weird doing one of these. It's kind of awkward, but I hope you guys like it. If any of you watch it, I don't know, but so thank you, and maybe I'll make another one of these later. Bye. I got my braces off today, which is a good thing. Yay! 2 years of doctor visits. Okay, bye.